All right, before we get to Jason, the sunny day many of us saw proved that spring is officially here, and that means you may run into some baby wild animals like these. As cute as they are, officials in Maine are reminding everyone not to try to care for them on your own, especially if they are injured. South Portland police say if you see a wildlife baby wandering around on its own, you should reach out to your local animal control officer. If you are immediately concerned, they say you can try to contain the animal by wearing gloves and wrapping it in a warm towel. If you need to call an officer, you can reach out to Maggie Maxwell at 207-799-5511. Well, Jason, I think a lot of people are waiting for this update on the storm, but we do have a holiday tomorrow, but things look pretty good travel-wise.
Yeah, I was wondering when it was going to stop raining. Yeah. I mean, that storm, even yesterday, just kept going. And then today, up in the county, I mean, blown around. There were some accidents. It was a rough storm. It lasted a lot longer than really, I'll even say it, even I thought it would be. Several more hours that storm hung on. And this one's going to hang on too once it gets here. Before that, not as much wind, a chilly night, a mild Easter Sunday, clouds but dry. Temperatures currently 30s here, 20s, northwesterly breeze. The downsloping wind dries things out, warms things up along the coastal plain here. Not terribly cold, though watch a little bit chilly up in Presque Isle and Holton. It is obviously below freezing, so watch out there for some ice from all that blowing snow this morning. Now, a few flurries or a snow shower in the overnight, then there's clouds passing through around daybreak. After that, Easter Sunday, we're going to see another just big burst of sunshine. Fair weather clouds in the afternoon. Temperatures 40s and 50s generally, except obviously western mountains and north. We clear out Sunday night. And then here we go for the nor'easter. Here's what I know. Heavy snow inland, the highest probability. Tuesday late to Friday morning. Long duration at times there. Rain, ice, wind, all in the cards. What I don't know at this point is the exact storm track, which is going to determine the snow amounts and how much mixing goes on. Those are very important factors here with this storm. At last check here, computer models want to take this storm out in the Gulf of Maine and then take it east. But if this thing hooks west just a little bit by 20 miles, it's tough in April to get snow to fall, let alone accumulate, especially during the day. So we'll see. Due east wind Wednesday night. That's going to have a real tough time with the ocean temperature in the 40s to get that snow to really lock in. But it can happen. And then once we go into Thursday here, look at that wind pick up. That's when my biggest concern is Wednesday night to Thursday as far as power outages. You take heavy wet snow, ratio 5 to 1 even. Okay, it's like cement. Put that on power lines, crank the wind up. Could be a recipe for disaster. We will see. I'm not saying everyone's going to lose power just yet. We got time to fine-tune the forecast. Looks good Easter Sunday. Got a couple of days dry, except for a later Tuesday, really. And then inland is where I have the highest confidence that we're going to see heavy snow. How far inland that's going to be, Sam, could be 5 miles. It could be 50. It really is going to depend on the track of the storm. On newscentermaine.com, we've got Keith's blog, you've got my blog, talking about different things about the storm. Tomorrow, more updates.
I was going to say it's one of those storms where we want to get, all the information, but as you just mentioned, it's tricky to forecast, and it feels like each day as we get closer, of course, we'll have a better understanding.
The piece of energy for the storm, that's the biggest piece, is coming into California now. So tomorrow, a much better idea of the storm.
All right, Jason. Appreciate the update. Thank you.